Coming to you live from Edinburgh Baseball Stadium in the three-time All-American city of Edinburgh, this is Bronx Baseball. Tonight, the Bronx face off against the Northwestern State University Demons in the Al Ogletree Classic. It is officially the second game of the Al Ogletree Classic, as earlier today, Northwestern State beat Prairie View A&M by a count of 5-2. Two games tomorrow, one on Sunday. All the remaining games involving the Bronx, 2 against Northwestern State, 2 against Prairie View A&M. Bronx coming off of a series split against Texas A&M Corpus Christi last weekend in Game 4 on Sunday. The Bronx were mercy ruled at home for the first time since May of 2010, 10-0 in 7 innings. Not a lot of positives from that game. The Bronx had 5 singles, accounting for their only base runners from 5 different players. But, hey, freshman Tanner Dickerson made his collegiate debut, pitched 3 scoreless innings with a strikeout before departing with the bases loaded and 2 outs in that 6th inning. And then it ended up all 3 of those inherited runners scored. But, you know what, before that, he was pitching very well. The Bronx will turn to Sam Street tonight against Northwestern State. Street picked up the opening night win for the Bronx with 7 innings of 1-run ball, 6 hits, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. Street gave the Bronx their lone win against Northwestern State last season up in Louisiana in the first game of that series. And he starts again on Friday night against the Demons this season. Should be interesting for Street. The Demons only have 2 left-handed hitters in their lineup, but one's a switch hitter. Remember, lefties gave Street problems at times last year, but he neutralized the lefties on Texas A&M Corpus Christi with his new-look changeup last weekend. And now, with 7 right-handed batters in the lineup, Street could be even more comfortable, and it'll be interesting to see how he fares. We'll take a timeout. Coming up on Bronx pregame is Coach's Corner. I'll chat with Bronx head coach Manny Mantrana. This is Bronx Baseball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Welcome back to Bronx Pregame. It's the Coach's Corner. Jonah Goldberg with Bronx head coach Manny Mantrana. And Coach, after this opening weekend, how do you feel about your team?
You know, we're 2-2, Jonah. Again, I thought we should have been 3-1. We let one get away, but I like this group. They've got good character. They've got a very good work ethic, and I think they're going to improve as the year goes along. So looking forward to this weekend.
One guy who's impressed these last 2 games, getting his first career starts, Brian Stites.
He has done a really good job, Jonah, swinging the bats. He's worked hard. He's a terrific student. He's a 4.0 student for 3 semesters. But he works hard. He's smart. He makes adjustments. And given the opportunity last weekend against right-handed pitching, he really did a good job. I believe Northwestern will start a lefty tonight. So if that's true, we're going to give somebody else a shot. But he's battling and he's pushing to be our DH versus right-handed pitching.
What did Stites work on? All of last year didn't play, and then into the fall. So a year and a half not playing in competitive games. But what was he working on to get so much better?
At the high school level here at McAllen Memorial, he was known as a power hitter. 83, 85 mile an hour fastballs, you can do that. His swing was really long. So we've worked since last year of shortening it up. He cannot be a power hitter at this level. I mean, yeah, he'll hit one out once in a while, but he has to be a line drive, gap-to-gap hitter, Jonah. So what we started to work on last year with Brian was really to shorten up his swing so that he can be a little bit more compact and a little bit quicker, which at this level, that's what he needs to do.
And in that last game, a few pitchers made their first appearance of the season, including Tanner Dickerson, who pitched 3 scoreless before getting pulled.
Yeah, you know what? Tanner did a nice job. I thought he was going to be a lot more nervous as a freshman coming into a Division I game for the first time, Jonah. But Tanner's a guy like Jonah that throws 3 pitches for strikes. His fastball, he can command the changeup and the breaking ball. So we're hoping that as he gets a little bit more experience, he gets a little bit older, that he will turn into the pitcher that Jonah Goldberg was.
Well, I know my reputation precedes me, but what pitches was it that I throw?
He throws a fastball with good command, has a feel for the breaking ball, and has a feel for the changeup. So he's a 3-pitch guy. After that outing, we're still looking around to find his role. But this weekend, we're probably going to bring him in towards the end of the game. You need guys to throw strikes in the 7th, 8th, and 9th, Jonah. You can't go to the bullpen in a tight game and have a guy, walks or hit batters. So, we're looking forward to having Tanner for the next 3 or 4 years. And this year, I think he's going to help us quite a bit out of the bullpen.
One guy who got off to a great start, Victor Garcia Jr., I think he's hitting something like .545, but go inside in his 11 at-bats plus a few more plate appearances, he hasn't struck out.
Now, you know what? Victor's one of those guys that really, every time he swings, Jonah, he's going to put the ball in play. He's a tough out. He's tough to strike out. He's a freshman, has a good idea what to do at the plate. He's confident. He knows that he can hit. He believes in himself. And he's just as good defensively around the first base bag. So another freshman like Tanner that we're going to have for 3 or 4 years, and those 2 guys are going to be fun to watch.
And Sam Street back on the mound tonight.
It is Friday night. He is back out there again. So always good to throw Sam. We know regardless of when he pitches, he's going to give us a chance to win. He's going to compete and keep us in the game. So we're looking forward to the competition at 7 o'clock tonight versus Northwestern.
In his last outing, Street faced a whole bunch of lefties in the Texas A&M Corpus Christi order, which gave him the opportunity to throw that changeup in a game. Do you think that actually helped him to face so many lefties?
Absolutely. That's one of the things last year. He really dominated righties. His stats against righties were phenomenal. Against left-handed hitters, his stats weren't as good. So that pitch is really going to be a big difference maker for him, Jonah, against lefties. And you're right. Corpus Christi stacked the lineup. 6 out of 9 guys were lefties. I don't think Northwestern has that many lefties looking at the roster, but now with that changeup, I think he's going to do a much, much better job against left-handed hitters.
And it is the Owl Tree Classic, which means we're here and we get to honor head coach emeritus Al Ogletree. What has he meant to you and this program?
Without Coach Al, UTPA baseball wouldn't have the tradition that it has. In my eyes, Coach Al is UTPA baseball. Was here for 29 years. He's a member of every Hall of Fame there is, Jonah. Terrific coach with over 1,000 wins, but an even better human being. So even though the 1,000 wins means a lot, you know what? He's an even better human being. So it's just it's a privilege and it's an honor to be wearing the same uniform and the same colors that Coach Al wore with such pride and such honor for so many years.
And hopefully you'll all be able to give him a handshake tonight after the game.
Yes, I mean he told me he was going to be here. Unfortunately now he can't drive himself, so he's coming over. But he was here all for our games last weekend, and I'm certain he's going to be here tonight and this weekend for all the games here with the Ogletree Classic.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot and good luck.
Thank you, Jonah.
That was Bronx head coach Manny Mantrano. That'll do it. Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Jonah Goldberg riding with you as we get ready for first pitch between the Bronx and the Northwestern State University Demons. They have already announced the starting lineups. In fact, hey, we're getting ready for first pitch. There's no national anthem because this is officially game 2 of a doubleheader. So that means we get underway a little early. So I'll catch you up on the lineups as we start up. Brett Underwood leading off, a left-handed hitting center fielder against the Bronx right-hander Sam Street. For Northwestern State, that's Underwood. For Street, that's the Bronx pitcher. And at 7:02 on the nose, the first pitch, a fastball strike on the outer corner. We are underway. Underwood is 4 for 20. That's 200 with a double and 2 RBI. Switch hitter batting left. And he takes low and outside. The count 1-1. Underwood will be followed by Joel Atkinson at short. Chase Dodrill at third. Caleb Dugas, the cleanup man, is at first base. Regan Kaufman, the DH, bats fifth. Or actually, Reagan. Bunted foul at the plate, 1-2. Edwin Gomez in left field hits sixth. Matthew Alford at second base bats seventh. Garrett Logan, the catcher, hitting eighth. Jake Kluot in right field bats ninth. And Hunter Dubik, the left-hander, on the mound. For Northwestern State, who are being coached this weekend by Chris Curry. Breaking ball misses outside, 2-2. He's the pitching coach in his second season. Lane Burrows, unfortunately unable to be with the team this weekend due to a family circumstance. And our thoughts are with the Burrows family, and we hope that everything works out well. This pitch is fouled back to the screen, 1-2, and we wish for good health. And Curry is assisted by Andy Morgan, who is in his third season. Two and two. And Street deals. Fastball hit in the air center. Evan Mason is moving back, and he makes the catch. For out number 1. That'll bring up Joel Atkinson, a right-handed hitting shortstop at 231. He's 3 for 13 with 2 runs scored. How about this? He's been plunked 5 times in 5 games already. He walked 3 times, so his on base is 524. It's about twice as high as his batting average. That's pretty good. This pitch is hopped over the mound, grabbed by the shortstop, Jesus Garcia, who throws to first for the quick out, 2 away. It's range to his left. Here's Chase Dodrill, right-handed hitting third baseman. 105, he's 2 for 19 with 4 runs scored, but he's driven in 6. Making the most of his hits. Bronx defense, you know a couple of them already. Gives you the rest right now after this pitch. A Street deals, a fastball low. Michael Baca in left, Evan Mason in center, Alex Howe in right. Alberto Morales at third, Jesus Garcia at short, Omar Avila at second, Victor Garcia at first, Jacob Huckabee receiving, and Sam Street dealing a strike. Count 1-1. Bronx defense, .966 fielding percentage this year. 5 errors, 3 double plays turned. That's in 4 games. Street deal, swing and a miss. Blew a fastball by him. It's 1-2. Street with good rhythm here in the early going. As the right-hander deals. Slider, strike! 3 is called on the inside corner. Dodrill down looking. 3 up, 3 down in the first. We go to the bottom of the first. Demons nothing, Bronx coming to bat. This is Bronx baseball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself. creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital at Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. We go to the bottom of the first. It's the Demons, nothing, and the Bronx coming to bat against left-hander Hunter Duvik. Evan Mason leads it off, a left-handed hitting center fielder. He's 4 for 14. That's 286. With 2 runs and an RBI. And he takes the first pitch ball. After Mason, Michael Baca in left, Victor Garcia at first, and Alberto Morales at third. Complete your top 4. Pitch a strike down the middle. Batting 5th, Alex Howe in right field. Hitting 6th, Jesus Garcia at short. Batting 7th, Brandon Roush, the DH. Jacob Huckabee hits 8th at catcher. Omar Avila, second baseman, batting 9th. Fastball, strike on the outside corner, and the count 1-2 on Mason. During warm-ups, Coach Curry came out to talk to Duvik. I'm not sure if he was having trouble with his footing on the mound or what, but whatever the issue was, it doesn't seem to be affecting Duvik here. Count levels 2-2. The left-hander deals. Swing and a missed strike 3. Blew a fastball by him. Went away in the bottom of the first. That'll bring up Michael Baca, a right-handed hitting left fielder. He's at a $143, 1 for 7. I mean, it's almost unfair to give the batting average with just 7 at-bats. With a run scored, he's also walked once. Duvik deals. Fastball inside. The left-hander delivers. Fastball, strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Defensively, behind Duvik. Fastball inside, 2-1. Edwin Gomez is in left. Brett Underwood at center. Jake Kluot in right. Chase Dodrill at third. Joel Atkinson at short. Matthew Alford at second. Caleb Dugas at first. Pitch inside, 3-1. Garrett Logan, making his first start of the season, calls the pitches. Left-hander Hunter Duvik deals upstairs, ball 4. He walked him. First base runner of the ball game. And that'll bring up Victor Garcia Jr., the left-handed hitting first baseman. He's at 545, 6 for 11, with a double, 2 RBI, 3 runs scored. He's also walked once. What's impressed me the most about Garcia is his first career plate appearance came as a pinch hitter is only non-start. That was in the season opener. Pitch, fastball, strike on the outside corner. And he drew a 7-pitch walk in his first collegiate plate appearance. Since then, he's gone 6 for 11, and he hasn't struck out. That's a heck of a start for a freshman. Heck of a start for anybody. Throw to first, and back in standing up is Baca, who's 1 for 1 this season. Pitch. Strike on the lower outside corner. It's 0-2. Dubik comes set of the belt. Kick steps to first. Back in standing up is Baca. Pitch misses low and outside. It's 1-2. Dubik deals. Curveball, strike 3 called. Garcia's first strikeout. Second for Dubik. They're 2 away. Here's Alberto Morales, the right-handed hitting third baseman. He's at 400, 4 for 10. A couple RBI, a couple of runs scored. He's been plunked 4 times already, while walking once, 562 on base. The left-hander deals outside, snap throw to first, and diving back in head first safely is Morales. Northwestern State defense in 5 games has made 6 errors, 968 fielding percentage. They've turned 5 double plays, 1 per game. This pitch misses low. And it's 2-0. Three and 0. Alex Howe waits on deck. Baca takes his lead from first, 2 down, bottom of the first, no score. Dubik deals a fastball strike on the inside corner. It's 3-1 on Morales. So not giving in, not just tossing it down the middle like that. Runner goes, pitch, inside ball 4, he walked him. So 2 walks and 2 strikeouts here in the first. It's become a long inning for Dubik. And here's Alex Howe, the left-handed hitting right fielder. Howe at 250, he's 3 for 12. With a double, 3 RBI, and 2 runs scored. Temperature right now at 67. That's what it feels like. Apparently some areas nearby are reporting fog, although it is clear as I can tell. Pitch low and outside on Howe. Before the game started, I would have called it sunny, but since the sun has gone down and the lights are taking full effect, I guess it's best to call it clear at this point. The wind blowing from the east at 11 miles per hour, which translation means it's actually blowing in towards the third base dugout, which is a little unusual. Pitch a strike, and it's 1-1 on Howe. It was blowing in during the first game, too. Normally, the wind just blows out to left, and that's it. Or it's not even out to left as much as it's right to left across the field. Pitch is chopped over the mound. To his left is Atkinson. He can't get there. Goes into center field, rounding third and scoring the game's first run is Baca as the throw comes back to the backstop. The runners advance. The Bronx are up 1-0. Runners advance on the throw. Bronx go up 1-0. And here's Jesus Garcia. Right-handed hitting shortstop. 231, 3 for 13 with an RBI. And he takes a strike. Pitch low, 1-1. Dubik comes set at the belt and deals. Swing and a miss. Down in front of the changeup. And the count 1-2. The left-hander deals. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Off the outside edge. So 3 strikeouts in the inning for Duvik, but he does give up a run on 1 hit. No errors, 2 left. At the end of an inning of play, it's 1-0 Bronx. This is Bronx baseball.
Madness is calling. The 2014 WAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament. March 12th through the 15th at Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. 16 teams battle through the brackets on their way to the big dance. Be there to see who will go home the big winner.
Ticket packages on sale now at UTPABronx.com. The 2-2.
Well outside to the backstop. Everybody running. Rio scores the tying run. Swinging a liner past the third baseman into left field. The base hit. Bronx win. Bronx win. Bronx win.
This commercial brought to you by Lax Furniture, an official sponsor of the University of Texas Pan American Intercollegiate Athletics.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. Go to the top of the second. It's 1-0 Bronx. The right-hander Sam Street deals the first pitch breaking ball strike. It's a slider. Caleb Dugas, the batter, right-handed hitting first baseman at 250s, 5 for 20, a couple of doubles, a couple of RBI, and 2 runs scored. Street deals off the outside edge with the fastball. And the count 1-1. Give you Street's numbers in a second. Well, with the changeup, misses low, and it's 2-1. Street 1-0 with an ERA of 1.29. In his first start of the year, 7 innings, a run on 6 hits, walked 1, struck out 4. Opponent's batting 250 off him as the pitch is inside out towards first. Garcia to his knees to stop it, flips to Street underhand, covering the bag in time for the out. Nice play. Put a star in your notebook next to that. There's one away. Here's Reagan Kaufman, the left-handed hitting designated hitter. 286, 4 for 14, 3 RBI and a run scored. He's walked 4 times, been plunked once, 474 on base. Street deals. The fastball fouled off to the left. Street, the preseason WAC Pitcher of the Year, preseason WAC All-First Teamer, according to collegesportsmadness.com. WAC doesn't do its own preseason teams. Time called to plate. Last season, Street struck out 104 batters, 7th most in a single season in UTPA history, and 115 and a third innings, 2nd most in a single season in Bronx history. Pitch inside, outed towards third, grabbed by Morales, who fires to first for the out. And they're 2 away. Edwin Gomez, the batter, the right-handed hitting left fielder. Gomez 300, 3 for 10. Triple, an RBI, and a run scored. Takes the fastball outside. Street last year was 2nd in the NCAA in complete games, 27th in wins, 25th in strikeouts, 59th in whip, 89th in hits allowed per 9 innings, 170th in ERA. It's a strike. 1-1. Pop up, right side. That's Omar Avila on the outfield grass, makes the squeeze, and that's your inning. 6 up, 6 down. 1.5 in the books. Bronx up 1-0. This is Bronx baseball.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission.
Aggie up.
Bronx country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. The Bronx with a 1-0 lead. That's on an Alex Howe RBI single in the first. 7-8-9 in the Bronx order against left-hander Hunter Duvik. First pitch to Brandon Roush, a strike. Roush, the right-handed hitting designated hitter, is 1 for 3 this year with an RBI. Started at first base in the season opener. Pitch is popped up, foul right side into the seats. It's off the concourse, takes a hop over the concession stands, and the youth of Edinburgh goes running for it. Count 0-1. Check that 0-2. Duvik deals. Low. 1-2. Coach Al is in attendance. He's sitting, looks like 2 suites to my right, 3 suites. They just swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts for Duvik, all of his outs by way of the K. And here's Jacob Huckabee, the right-handed hitting catcher. Huckabee 1 for 10. Duvik deals inside. Count 2-0. Fastball strike on the outside corner. Duvik deals, swing and a grounder to short. Grabbed by Atkinson, who slings to first for the out. 2 away. We have Omar Avila, the right-handed hitting second baseman. 0 for 3 with a run scored. Made his first start on Sunday, so he's making back-to-back starts. Really strong glove at second base. That was Duvik's first non-strikeout out. Pitch a strike. This is Duvik's second appearance of the year. He pitched an inning and 2/3 of relief. In his first outing, 2 runs on 2 hits, 3 walks, and a strikeout. The left-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Fastball up the outside edge. It's 0-2. Pitch is popped up to our right and out of play. Hop in the stands, and then it's like to the side of the concession stand where it's ably picked up by a fan who hands it off to a young kid. Count is still 0-2. You know who picked it up? It's Dustin Knight. Former Bronc, current San Francisco Giants farmhand. Strike 3 called. Got him with the breaking ball in the middle of the plate. 5 strikeouts for Hunter Duvik. And that's your inning. 2 in the books. Bronx lead 1-0. This is Bronx Baseball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself. Creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital at Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. Go to the top of the third. It's 1-0 Bronx. Alex Howe, an RBI single in the first. Sam Streeter's retired all 6 demons he's faced. So we'll deal with 7, 8, 9 in the Northwestern State order. And he starts it off with a strike to Matthew Alford. Right-handed hitting second baseman Alford is 0 for 7 with a couple of runs scored this year. He's reached base 3 times by way of the plunk. Pitch grounded foul. To the left, it's 0-2. Street deals. Swing! And a missed strike 3. 2 strikeouts for Street. 7 straight retired to open the outing. And Street deals ball 1 to Garrett Logan. Logan getting his first plate appearance of the season. Right-handed hitting catcher. CJ Webster is the everyday man behind the plate. He started against Prairie View A&M earlier today. Pitch a strike. It's 1-1 on Logan. Street deals. Swing and a miss. Count 1-2 on Logan. Street looks super sharp tonight. He was not overly sharp in his first outing against Corpus and still went 7 innings of 1-run ball. But he's got command of all 3 pitches so far. Swing and a foul tip at the plate. Logan just gets a piece to stay alive, and we'll do it again. Time called at the plate. Just as Street was about to start his motion. Street rocks and delivers. Low and outside with the fastball. Count 2-2. The right-hander deals. Swing and a missed strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Street. That's 3 in the outing. 8 up, 8 down. Here's Jake Kluot. Right-handed hitting right fielder. He's 3 for 5 this season. That's a .600 average. 2 runs. This is his second straight start after coming off the bench in his first 3 games. And he takes outside. Virgil Morales playing in the lip of the grass, anticipating a bunt attempt, respecting Kluot's speed. Street deals. Fastball a little low, maybe a little inside. They count 2-0 now on Kluot. Here's the pitch, fastball, strike on the inside corner, 2-1. Not a bad crowd here on this Friday evening. Still more fans filing in as the pitch is chopped to short, grabbed by Garcia, who throws to the other Garcia on the other side of the diamond for the out. That's the end of another 1-2-3 inning. 9 up, 9 down for Street, 2.5 in the books. And the Bronx have a 1-0 lead. This is Bronx Baseball.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. We go to the bottom of the 3rd, and it's 1-0 Bronx. Top of the order for UTPA against left-hander Hunter Dubik. Evan Mason leads it off. He struck out swinging in the first. Pitch a strike. Bronx have the only games run on an RBI single by Alex Howe. Sam Streeter's retired all 9 batters he faced, and that's the story of the game if you're just tuning in. Dubik deals. Fastball outside. 1-1. Duvek's retired the last 4 he's faced. He struck out 5 in 2 innings. Left-hander deals. Curve stays high. And it's 2-1. Duvek deals. Low and outside. Count 3-1. And the left-hander delivers. Off the end of the bat, a fly ball, left center field. Gomez and Underwood. Gomez makes the catch. 1 away. I'll bring up Michael Baca. He scored the game's long run. He drew a 5-pitch walk in the first. One of 2 walks issued by Duvek today. And the first pitch misses low. Busy weekend for all these teams. 2 games tomorrow. The Bronx play both Northwestern State and Prairie View A&M. Panthers at 3, Demons at 7. Matthew Alford makes that catch at 7:37. 2 away. There's Victor Garcia Jr. He struck out swinging, or check that, looking in the first, his first career strikeout. Time call at the plate. 6th straight retired by Duvek. And lefty to lefty. Duvek deals. Fastball low and outside. And the Bronx play Prairie View A&M again on Sunday at 1. Northwestern State already playing its 2nd game of the day. They beat Prairie View A&M 5-2. This game started at 3. Swing and a miss. Count 1-1 on Victor Garcia Jr. Big rip and a miss. Count 1-2. I think this is the first time Garcia has faced a lefty on the mound. In college, at least. Pitch is lined on a hop to first, grabbed by Dugas, who slides to the bag for the out. So the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 7 straight retired by Duvek. 3 in the books. Bronx lead 1-0. This is Bronx baseball.
Madness is calling. The 2014 WAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament. March 12th through the 15th at Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. 16 teams battle through the brackets on their way to the big dance. Be there to see who will go home the big winner.
Ticket packages on sale now at UTPABronx.com.
The 2-2. Well outside to the backstop. Everybody running. Rio scores the tying run. Swinging a liner past the third baseman into left field. The base hit. Bronx win. Bronx win. Bronx win.
This commercial brought to you by Lax Furniture, an official sponsor of the University of Texas Pan American Intercollegiate Athletics. Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. Go to the top of the 4th. It's 1-0. Bronx on Alex Howe. First inning RBI single. Sam Street takes back over, and the first pitch is fouled off to the right by Brett Underwood. Underwood started this game by flying out to center. He's 0 for 1, but then again, so is everybody else. Street has retired every batter he's faced. He's recorded 3 strikeouts, 4 groundouts, A pop out and a fly out. That tells you he's keeping the ball down. Street deals slider just a little bit outside. Count 1-1. Pitch popped foul to the left and out of play. 1-2 on Underwood. Street deals. Fastball, chopper to short, coming in Garcia, gobbles it up and fires to first. What an arm! One away, 10 straight retired by Street to start the outing. There's Joel Atkinson. He grounded out to shortstop in the first. Morales pinching in at third, respecting Atkinson's speed. Garcia deep at short, as is Avila at second. Garcia even with the bag at first. And first pitch a strike. Outfield medium and straight away. Even, you know what? I think they're even a step in, to tell you the truth. 0-1. Bunt shown. Pitch goes to the backstop. 1-1. Street deals. Fastball fouled off at the plate. And the count 1-2. Street has already struck out 3 today. As the right-hander. Kicks and deals. Slider a little bit outside. Two and 2 on Atkinson. Street deals. Swing! And a missed strike 3. Atkinson down fishing. That is strikeout number 4 for Street. 11 up, 11 down. Here's Chase Dodrill. He struck out looking in the first. Pitch outside. As the right-hander deals. Fastball outside. It's 2-0. And the right-hander deals. Fastball, striking the knees. Count 1-1. Street's 6th 2-ball count of the night. He hasn't gone to 3. He's had 1 at-bat end on the first pitch. All the others have been out 1 ball or no balls, but some strikes. The pitch is swung on and missed, and the count 2-2. Street deals. Swing, and there's a liner to left center, and that is a base hit. Mason fields and tosses it in. That is the first hit allowed by Street in this ball game. After retiring the first 11 batters he faced. So Street will pitch from the stretch for the first time. And here's Chase Dugas. Grounded to first in the second. Check swing at a breaking ball outside. 1-0. Of course, the Bronx only have one hit of their own. 0-1-0 Northwestern State, 1-1-0 UTPA. That first number is the only one that matters. Pitch stop to second. Avila Fields throws to first for the out. And that's your inning. No runs a hit, no errors, and one man left on base. At the end of 3.5 innings of play, 1-0 Bronx. This is Bronx Baseball.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission.
Aggie up.
Bronx country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. Go to the bottom of the fourth. It's 1-0 Bronx. Duvik back on the mound. And he deals a first pitch strike to Alberto Morales. Hunter Duvik, 55 pitches, 29 strikes through a pitch more than 3 innings. 1 inside, 1-1. Morales walked back in the first. The only run came on Alex Howe's single in the first. Since then, Duvik's been throwing up zeros. He's retired 7 straight. Sam Street just allowed his first base runner. Single by Chase Dodrill. Immediately got a ground out, though, so 1 base runner through 4 innings. Hey, he'll take that. Duvik deals. Curveball line back up the box and past the diving Atkinson into center field. A leadoff single for Morales. It is the second Bronx hit of the day. That'll bring up Alex Howe. He had the RBI single in the first. Duvik throws to first. Diving back in head first safely. It's Morales. Pitch misses low and outside. That's why you can't look at numbers this early. And Duvik, if you just looked at his ERA and didn't bother to look at the innings or the fact that it was all of 1 game, outside and low, 2-0, you'd say 1080 ERA. Well, yeah, well, that's 1080 in 1 game, in an inning and 2/3. 1 game does not a season make or break. And although Duvik got off to a rocky start with a couple of walks and a single, he looked pretty good tonight. Pitch foul tipped at the plate. 2-1. The left-hander deals. Swing and a chopper right side and through to right field for a base hit. Morales stops at second. Back-to-back singles by the Bronx to start off the inning. And that'll bring up Jesus Garcia, who struck out swinging in the first. Base hit means another run for UTPA. Bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Bronx. 2 on, nobody out. And all of a meeting of the minds on the mound as pitching coach Chris Curry goes out for a discussion with Duvik, and he brings the entire infield in. This is also a stall tactic as a catcher and a pitcher are running down to the Northwestern State bullpen down the right field line. And starting to warm up for the Demons is left-hander Cody Butler. Well, the conversation is broken up on the mound. Home plate umpire John Rios. Out there today with Ricky Rodriguez at first and Ryan Hochin at third. That'll get us back to baseball. Lefty to righty. Duvik steps off. Duvik deals. Bunted out in front of the mound. Duvik fields, looks towards third, has to fire to first low, and it's dropped! Bases loaded. The throw was a little late. I'm going to actually, I was recording, so I can look at a replay of this to try and figure out how to score it. Let's see. Yeah, it was just dropped. Trying to see if the throw was low, or fortunately it's not that great of a view. It was definitely a low throw because Dugas has to try and scoop it, so the error goes on the pitcher, Duvik. That's just scoring. I mean, what it means is the bases are loaded for Brandon Roush. So it's a sac bunt to move the runners over, and an E1 to get Garcia to first. Roush, who hits lefties well, digs in. And Duvik deals. Swing and a miss through a breaking ball, diving down and in. The count 0-1. And Duvik steps off. Duvik deals. Swing, and there's a fly ball out towards right field. Not particularly deep. It's caught by Kluot, and he throws in. No advance by any of the runners. So everybody has to hold. Here's Jacob Huckabee, grounded out in the second. Off to a slow start this season, but during the preseason he was showing thunder off his bat. So the Bronx know what he's capable of doing. And look, this is only game number 5. Pitch a strike. And you remember what kind of start Alberto Morales got off to last year. And now he's a preseason all-WAC player. Ended up leading the conference in homers last year. Pitch. Fly ball out towards shallow right again. Caught by Kluot again, even closer this time. Heck, that could have been caught by Alford. So bases loaded, nobody out. Bases loaded, 2 out, and the Bronx haven't scored. Here's Omar Avila. He struck out looking in the second. What a confidence booster this would be for Duvik if he gets out of this. And of course, he could have the exact opposite effect on the Bronx. As the breaking ball misses inside. And because of that puts a lot of pressure on Avila, the freshman, in this at bat. As Dubik deals. Swing and a high pop left side. Will it stay in play? It does. And the Demons jump out of their dugout, pump their fists, because they just escaped a bases loaded, nobody out jam without allowing a run. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error. They leave them loaded at the end of 4 innings of play. It's 1-0 Bronx. You're watching Bronx Baseball.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Back at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium, Jonah Goldberg riding with you. We go to the top of the 5th, 1-0 Bronx. Sam Street, Kaufman, first pitch swinging. Fly ball left field. Caught by Michael Baca. 1 pitch, 1 out in the 5th. .50 pitches, 34 strikes for Street through 4 1/3. Here's Edwin Gomez, popped out to second base in the 2nd. Street has retired. 13 of the 14 batters he faced, just allowed a 2-out single to Chase Dodrill in the 4th. That's it. Fastball misses outside to Gomez. Of course, on the other side, Hunter Duvik just escaped a heck of a jam. Bases loaded, nobody out after 2 singles and an error. And then a pair of shallow fly balls to right field, slider a strike. 1-1. And then a pop out in foul territory down the third base line. Bronx left him loaded. Pitch outside, 2-1. Pitch foul tipped at the plate. 2-2. This is clean, 1 down. We're at the top of the 5th. 1-0 Bronx on Alex Howe's first inning RBI single. Street deals, swing and a ground to right side. Avila to his left of field and side arm to first for the out. 2 away. By the way, the Northwestern State bullpen is stopped after an inning like that. Perhaps Duvik will stay in. There's Matthew Alford, struck out swinging in the 3rd. Pitch outside. Street deals. Fastball hit in the air center field. Mason moves back. He stops. He has room. He makes the catch. That's the end of Street's fourth 1-2-3 inning. At the end of 4.5 innings of play, we're halfway through it. The Bronx lead 1-0. This is Bronx Baseball.
Madness is calling. The 2014 WAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament. March 12th through the 15th at Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. 16 teams battle through the brackets on their way to the big dance. Be there to see who will go home the big winner.
Ticket packages on sale now at UTPABronx.com.
The 2-2. Well outside to the backstop. Everybody running. Rio scores the tying run. Swinging a liner past the third baseman into left field. The base hit. Bronx win. Bronx win. Bronx win.
This commercial brought to you by Lax Furniture, an official sponsor of the University of Texas Pan American Intercollegiate Athletics. Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. We are going to the bottom of the fifth. The Bronx with a 1-0 lead. Alex Howe, an RBI single in the first. Sam Street pitching a one-hitter. Hunter Duvik, although he has worked out of a couple of jams in the first and the fourth, matching Street almost on the line score. First pitch to Evan Mason, a ball. Mason leading off his third inning of the day. And now he takes strike one. Mason struck out swinging to start the first, flied out to left field to start the third. Stuvik deals. Strike in the knees. Count 1-2. Big swing and a miss, strike three. Mason down fishing for the second time today. There's one away in the fifth. That is strikeout number 6 by Duvik, and his first since the second inning. He struck out 5 in 2 innings. He's got good stuff. There's Michael Baca, walked and scored in the first, popped out in the third. Duvik deals. Fastball inside. Pitch. Fastball striking the knees. And the count 1-1. As left-hander deals. Breaking ball, line drive, left center field, Gav, and it's caught by Underwood on his horses. 2 away. Here's Victor Garcia Jr. Struck out looking in the first. Grounded out to a sliding Dugas in the third. As Duvik deals, low and outside. Left-hander delivers. Fouled off at the plate, 1-1. Duvik deals. Fastball outside. 2-1 the count. Duvig's approaching the 80 pitch mark as the pitch is chopped to first. Hits off of Dugas. Recovery by the second baseman. The throw to first in time. What a play by Matthew Alford. As the ball hit off of Dugas, Alford dove to his right to grab it, and then from his side, he threw it to the covering Duvik for the out. Your standard run-of-the-mill 3-4-1 put-out. And that's your inning. 3 up, 3 down, 5 in the books. 1-0 Bronx. You're watching Bronx Baseball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital at Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
Sam Street already ready to go as per usual on the mound. Top of the 6th, 1-0 Bronx. Street deals a slider strike on the inside corner to Garrett Logan. Logan struck out swinging in the 30s, the 8th place hitter for this Demons squad that has managed 1 base runner against Street. That was a single by Chase Dodrill with 2 outs in the 4th after Street retired the first 11. He's now retired the last 4. Pitch low, and it's 1-1. Bronx lone run came in the first. Alex Howe hit an RBI single. And that's it. Bronx threatened one other time. Bunts through it. 1-2. That was in the 4th. The Bronx loaded the bases with nobody out. Brandon Rouse and Jacob Huckabee hit shallow fly balls to right field. Then Omar Avila popped out to third base. Runs couldn't score. 1-2, slider outside, and the dirt gets away. It's 2-2. Strike 3 call. Logan down looking. That's his second strikeout. It's Street's 5th. 5 in a row for Street. And here's Jake Cluot. Grounded out in the 3rd. Street rocks and delivers. Fastball outside. Street 63 pitches, 41 strikes. So about 2/3 of his pitches have made the zone. That one just a little off the outside edge. 2-0. Hasn't had a 3-ball count yet. Has allowed just 1 base runner. He's got a bevy of ground outs. Street deals. Fastball, strike of the knees. 2-1. Fastball, strike on the inside corner. 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Swing, and I missed strike 3. 6 strikeouts for Street. 2 away in the 6th. Back to the top of the order we go, and Brett Underwood fly out on a ground out today. Pitch misses low. The right-hander deals. Fastball down the middle for a strike. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2 on Underwood. Street deals. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline. Foul. Still 1-2. Street already back on the rubber, ready to go. It'll be a 1-2. Street deals. Swinging a chopper over the mound. Garcia to his left, grabs it behind the second base bag, throws to first, got him. And that's your inning. Another 1-2-3 inning for Street. He's had 5 of them today. 5.5 innings in the books. Bronx lead 1-0. This is Bronx Baseball.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 1-0 Bronx. 4-5-6 in the UTPA order against left-hander Hunter Dubik. Alberto Morales digs in. He swings the first pitch, lines it to second, caught by Alford. One away. Here's Alex Howe. He singled twice, drove in the game's lone run. That was in the first. That was the 80th pitch by Duvik. 46 have been strikes. Duvik deals. There's a strike on the outside corner. And the left-hander delivers. Hit him. I think it was on the right shoulder. It was a curveball and it was dropping. It was pretty high though. Luckily it was the curveball. Of course it's still coming in and 60, 70 miles an hour. So as much as that's softer than the fastball, I imagine it would still hurt. Jesus Garcia, the batter, strikeout and a Sackman error. So he is 0 for 1. 1 on, 1 out, bottom of the 6th, 1-0 Bronx. And they check it first. Nothing doing. Dubik deals. Fastball outside. Swing and a miss. Runner goes. Throw down to second is in plenty of time. Two away. And we got 1-1 to Garcia. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball diving down and in. It's 1-2. Dubik deals. Low. 2-2. As the left-hander deals. Hit him. Second batsman of the inning. Bronx have a runner on with 2 out. Here's Brandon Roush, who struck out and flied out to shallow right. Here's the pitch. Low. It's the left-hander deal. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball off the outside edge. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a hot shot left side. Sliding stop. Hits off of Atkinson. Goes into left field for a base hit. 4th Bronx hit of the day. Here's Jacob Huckabee, 0 for 2. Ground out on a fly out. And here comes Chris Curry out to the mound for a visit. There is action in the Northwestern State bullpen down the right field line. Left-hander is up, trying to get a look. And it's Cody Butler, who was up earlier. Let's see what they do. Entire infield around for a conference. Well, they're going to leave Duvik in. Allow him to work out of his own jam. Jacob Huckabee. Ready to dig in. Jacob Huckabee's parents were in town last weekend for the opening series. Huckabee's from Bryan. And there's a pinch runner for Brandon Roush as Shane Ammon takes over. And the first pitch, a strike. Huckabee swings, lifts a fly ball out towards right field, racing towards the line and diving to make the catch was Jake Kluot. And that's your inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, 2 left. At the end of 6 innings of play, no score. Or check that, 6 innings of play, it's 1-0 Bronx. This is Bronx Baseball.
Madness is calling. The 2014 WAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament. March 12th through the 15th at Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. 16 teams battle through the brackets on their way to the big dance. Be there to see who will go home the big winner.
Ticket packages on sale now at UTPABronx.com.
Well outside to the backstop. Everybody running. Rio scores the tying run. Swinging a liner past the third baseman into left field. The base hits. Bronx win. Bronx win. Bronx win. This commercial brought to you by Lax Furniture, an official sponsor of the University of Texas Pan American Intercollegiate Athletics.
Joel Atkinson leads it off in the 7th. And looks at the first pitch strike from Sam Street, his 73rd and his 49th strike. And ball 1. Top of the 7th inning, 1-0 Bronx as Street deals. Fastball into the bat, a fly ball right field, racing in to make the catch, Alex Howe. There's one away. That'll bring up Chase Dodge early as the lone hit. He's the lone base runner of any kind for the Demons today. He singled on a 2-2 pitch in the 4th, singled into left center field, and that's it. Street has otherwise been perfect. As Street deals a slider inside. One-0. Slider strike on the outside corner. The count 1-1. Bullpen still going for Northwestern State. It could mean Cody Butler is going to come in this time, come the top of the 8th, or check that, the bottom of the 7th. Pitch a strike. And the count 1-2 on Dodrill. Street deals. Slider fouled back to our right. Off the sweets and caroms back into the stands, where a little girl makes a nice play on the rebound. Still 1-2. Street deals. Pop up. Foul right side, headed for the seats. And lands right 1 row in front of the person who made the catch of the last ball. Another fan gets that ball. Still 1-2. That's pitch number 80 for Street. 54 strikes today. One, two. Slider, strike 3. Swung right through it. 7 strikeouts for Sam Street. And they're 2 away in the 7th. Caleb Dugas, the batter, he has grounded out twice today. As the right-hander deals a fastball down the middle for a ball. Street deals. Fastball striking the knees. And the right-hander deals. Slider just missed inside. The count 2-2. The 2-2. Fastball just a little bit outside. And it's Street's first 3-ball count of the day. It's 3-2. As Street deals. Fastball fouled back over the sweets and out of play. We'll do it again. Street stares in for the side. Payoff pitch. Swing and a grounder to short. Garcia fields and throws to first for the out. And that's the end of Street's 6th 1-2-3 inning of the game. At the end of 6.5 innings of play, get up and stretch. Bronx lead 1-0. This is Bronx Baseball.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission.
Aggie up.
Bronx country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. We go to the top of the 8th, and the Bronx still up 1-0. And Alex Howe, RBI single in the first. That's it. Alex Howe drove in the Bronx run. Sam Street has allowed all of 1 base runner through 7. And now the Demons make a call to the bullpen. And the first pitch by new left-hander Cody Butler is a strike to Omar Avila. So 6 innings for Duvik. Will total up his numbers in a second. Pitch misses low. 1-1 the count. And the pitch. Bunked him. Curveball. Kind of in the rear end. And Avila's aboard to start off the 7th. So Dubik, 6 innings, 1 run on 4 hits. He struck out 6, walked 2, and plunked 2. And in line for the loss would fall to 0-2. Throw to first, nothing doing. Pitch a ball to Mason. Evan Mason's 0 for 3. Butler making his second appearance. In his first, it was a start. Went 3 2/3 innings, gave up 3 runs on 5 hits and a walk. Mason gets the bunt down. Fielded by Butler, turns and throws to first for the out. The sac bunt works 1-3. On the second moves Avila. So the Bronx get a runner in scoring position. Here's Michael Baca 0 for 2, a walk, and he scored the game's lone run in the first. Base hit will give the Bronx an ever-important insurance run. Bronx bullpen about to get busy, although the way Street is thrown, it could just be for show or as a just-in-case move. The left-hander deals inside. Butler deals. Curveball. Strike on the inside corner. Count 1-1. The 1-1. Swinging a chopper at the plate, foul. It's 1-2. Base hit means a run. Bronx have had runners in scoring position in other innings besides the first when they scored their run. They had the bases loaded, nobody out in the 4th, didn't score. Had 2 on 2 out in the 6th, didn't score. Although you got to give credit to Jacob Kluot for a diving catch to save that run. Pitches down the ground to third, look back towards second to throw to first for the out. 2 away, Avila holds at second. Here's Victor Garcia, 0 for 3. Strikeout and a couple of ground outs. Butler deals. High. Time at the plate. Garcia ready to go. Butler deals. Low. Two and 0. Swing and a grounder to second. Throw to first is in time for the out by Alford, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, man left. 7 in the books, 1-0 Bronx. This is Bronx baseball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
Back at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium, Jonah Goldberg riding with you. We go to the top of the 8th. And it's 1-0 Bronx. Again, that run, an RBI single by Alex Howe in the first. That's it. Sam Street pitching a beaut. First pitch fouled off to the left by Reagan Kaufman, who's 0 for 2. Who isn't? Just the guys who are 0 for 3, and Chase Dodrill, who's 1 for 3. Dodrill singled on a 2-2 pitch in the 4th. That was the first and only to this point base runner by Northwestern State. Street retired the first 11. Deals a strike. It's 0-2. And he's now retired the last 10. Street deals. Right down the middle, strike 3 called. 8 strikeouts for Sam Street. And there's one away in the 8th. Here's Edwin Gomez, a pop out and a ground out today. Street deals. Fastball, striking the knees. Street's just past 90 pitches. 2/3 of his pitches have been for strikes. Pitch outside. He's had all of 1 3-ball count today. One. Low and outside, 2-1. Pitch fouled back off the top of the screen. It's 2-2. Street's retired 11 straight and 22 of the 23 batters he's faced today. And the right-hander deal. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 9 strikeouts for Sam Street. 2 away in the 8th. Here's Matthew Alford, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout today. Street deals. Fastball high. There's a strike. 1-1 on Alford. The 1-1. Swing and a grounder to short. Fielded by Garcia, throws to first for the out, and that's the end of another 1-2-3 inning. 7.5 in the books. It's 1-0 Bronx. This is Bronx Baseball.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Welcome back out to the Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. We go to the bottom of the 8th. And it's 1-0 Bronx on an Alex Howe RBI single in the first. That's been it. Alberto Morales digs in for UTPA against Cody Butler. And he takes the first pitch strike. Butler came on in the 7th in relief of Hunter Duvik. Hit the first batter he faced, then got sack bunt and a couple of ground outs. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball low. And the count 1-1. Morales digs back in. And Butler deals. Breaking ball low. Two and one. Here's the pitch. Strike down the middle. It's 2-2. Morales has been on base twice today. Clayton Holtum getting loose in the Bronx bullpen just in case. The Bronx closer, but in the way Street is pitching, unless he gets into some kind of jam in the 9th, pitch low, I don't see him coming out. Left-hander deals. Fastball, strike 3 called in the inside corner. Morales down looking. He doesn't like it. First strikeout by Butler, one away in the 8th. Here's Alex Howe, a couple of singles, an RBI, hit by a pitch. He drove in the Bronx slow and run about an hour and a half ago. And that's it. There's a strike. Street will be dealing with 8-9-1 in the Demons order. In the 9th. Pitch low. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Street trying to pitch the Bronx first one-hitter since 2003. It's accomplished by Aaron Guerra against Incarnate Word. And their first, it would be the first one-hitter against a D1 school since 2000, Mike Cox against Lamar. Pitch low, 2-2. Looking for the Bronx 34th one-hitter. Pitch fouled off. It's 3-2. Pitch chopped off the mitt of Butler. And Karam's free. E1. Here's Jesus Garcia. 0 for 1. Reached on a sac bunt error and was plunked. Pitch low, throw down to first, not in time. One on, one out. We're in the bottom of the 8th, 1-0 Bronx. Trying to get a little breathing room for Street, who's working on a bit of history tonight. Runner goes, reached out for and bunted foul. I'm guessing that was a hit and run. Bunt may not be the best word for what he just did. I'd say he really just... Garcia stuck his bat out. Because the pitch was well outside, but if it's a hit and run, Garcia needs to protect the runner. So he lunged out and did whatever he could to make contact. One. Breaking ball foul tipped at the plate. It's 1-2. One, two, runner goes. Pitch is hit down the right field line, foul to the seats. We'll do it again. Popped up in front of third. Dodrill makes the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Shane Ammon. Will it? Yes. No, actually it's going to bring up Andy Fortuna. That's interesting. Ammon pinch ran. I wonder if that was Fortuna who would pinch run. Because it makes... Fortuna's generally the guy who comes into pinch run, not Ammon. Because now Fortuna's batting. And it definitely was Ammon before. But I guess, you know what? Yeah, because it's a lefty on the mound. That's why. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second as the runner goes. Not in time. Stolen base, Alex Howe. Pitch low. The count 1-1 on Fortuna. Looking for his first hit of the year, his first RBI, trying to make it 2-0 Bronx. Give them a little breathing room here in the 8th. As left-hander Butler holds the set and deals. Curveball up high. 2-1. Jacob Huckabee on deck. Time called. Base hit means a run. Bronx looking for the first run of this game since the first, the 3-1. Low ball 4, he walked him. So 2 on, 2 out in the bottom of the 8th. And here's Jacob Huckabee, who's 0 for 3. A meeting of the minds in the mound. Now, there's nobody up in the Northwestern State bullpen. Although, if they wanted to, their first baseman, Caleb Dugas, is also a pitcher. In fact, he has a save this year. Was warming up in game 1, didn't end up coming in after they scored some insurance runs. Let's see. They're going to call in. They are going to make a pitching change. They're calling in their left fielder. Oh, boy. Okay, so it is Dugas who's going to the plate. 17 is going out to right field. I need to get a handle on who's where. So, I'm going to step aside. We'll be back. This is Bronx Baseball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself. Creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Back at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium, Jonah Goldberg riding with you. Jacob Huckabee looks at a first pitch ball. from Caleb Dugas, right-hander taking over. Lots of changes for Northwestern State. Trying to still get a handle on all of them. I figured out who's where. Still working on my scorebook and the stats. But the important thing is it's now 2-0 on Huckabee. And all I can say is thank goodness for binoculars. So if you're following along on live stats and you haven't seen the update yet, give it a minute. I promise it'll be there. The 2-0. Swinging a grounder up the middle and grabbed at short. The step on second by Atkinson. And that's your inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 left. At the end of 8 innings of play, 1-0 Bronx. This is Bronx Baseball. Back at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium, Jonah Goldberg riding with you top of the 9th. It's 1-0 Bronx. And I just realized something. Their second baseman moved to first base last inning. So because of that, a little lost. But actually, let's see who's batting. We've got number 12 up in the catcher spot, a pinch hitter. But I think that's unrelated to the changes from last inning, unfortunately. So I've sent somebody down. CJ Webster's up. Looks at ball 1, then strike 1. I'll keep it by hand. We'll fix it online in a minute. 1-1. Misses outside, and the count is 2-1 on Webster. Garrett Logan had been over 2 with a pair of strikeouts before getting pinch hit for. Pitch a little outside. It's 3-1, second 3-ball count of the night for Street, who's working on a one-hitter. He's got a 1-0 lead. Street deals. Swing and fouled off himself. Oh, wait, are they calling that a fair ball? Nope, it's foul. Call was late, so Street went in to try and make a tag. And it's a full count. Coach Ventrano wants to appeal. I think he's going over the first base umpire, Ricky Rodriguez. He's trying to say that it wasn't a foul ball. All right, the conversation is complete. Now Street will get back to work. Pitch fouled off to the right. Pitch is lined foul down the third baseline. We'll do it again. The second baseman would have had to be in the DH spot. It's possible it could have been Kaufman. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. 10 strikeouts for Street. And there's one away. Pitch a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Jake Kluot, 0 for 2. Rip and a miss. 0-2. Pitch outside. And it's 1-2 on Kluot. The 1-2. Curveball outside and the count 2-2. Gino Gomez went into the game at second base. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 11 strikeouts. Sam Street, and he's got 1 out to go. Brett Underwood, 0 for 3, a fly out and 2 ground outs. And the first pitch, a strike. Pitch is hit in the air to center field. This could do it. Mason racing in. He can't get there. Dunks in for a little flare single. So a blooper to center, and it'll become a 2-hitter. If Street can finish it off here, but you know what? Now the tying run's on base. And here's the go-ahead run at the plate in the form of Joel Atkinson. 0 for 3, a ground out, a strikeout, and a fly out. Pitch is bunted foul at the plate. Pitch a strike, it's 0-2. Oh, Edwin Gomez, that's who went to second. So Gomez didn't leave the game. Okay, I've got it now. 0-2. Slider misses outside, it's 1-2. Throw to first. Diving back and head first safely is Underwood. Street is ready to go. This crowd getting loud. Here's the 1-2. Hit him. Slider didn't break, and it ends up plunking Atkinson in the back. Well, that pushes Underwood the tying run to second base. Atkinson the go-ahead run to first. And here's Chase Dodrill, who until this inning was the lone base runner against Street. 2 strikeouts and a single today, and pitching coach Brandon Hennessy is headed out to the mound. Gives me a chance to try and clean up these live stats. So, excuse me. Street ready to go against Dodrill. Breaking ball's fouled off to the right. It's 0-1. Base hit can tie the game, but any kind of out ends it. Street deals. Slider outside. 1-1. Street deals. Fastball, strike, throw it on the first, just barely not in time. But Street is a strike away. Street is ready to go. This crowd is on their feet. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a pop-up foul right side and out of play. We'll do it again. Street comes set. Here's the pitch. Foul tipped at the plate. We'll do it again. Here's the 1-2. Hit him. Off-speed pitch that got away. That loads him up. Well, the Bronx are trying so hard to let Street complete this game. He's at 124 pitches, 83 strikes. And they're going to give the ace the chance against Caleb Dugas, who's 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Street kicks and deals. Fastball outside. It has been a long day for Street. He was 1 out away from completing a 1-hit shutout, then a bloop single, and then back-to-back batters get to 2 strikes, but both of them get plunked by sliders that didn't slide. And the 1-0, a fastball strike on the outside corner. It's 1-1. Street trying to find his way through the end of this outing. He needs 2 more strikes. And the right-hander deals. Slider strike on the inside corner. 1-2. The right-hander stares in for the sign. Bases loaded, 2 outs in the top of the 9th. The Bronx clinging to a 1-0 lead they've had since the first. The 1-2. Fastball outside. And the count 2-2. You can cut the tension with a knife. Fans making noise. It'll be a 2-2. A demon on every base. And Street deals. Fastball outside. Nice save by Huckabee. The count's 3-2. And now you can start the merry-go-round. Underwood from third, Atkinson from second, Dodrill from first. They'll all be off on the pitch. With 2 outs in the top of the 9th. And the Bronx up 1-0. They've had that lead since the first. This next pitch will be number 130 for Street. The payoff pitch. Swing and a grounder to second. Avila fields and throws to first for the out. Complete game 2 hit shutout Sam Street. Bronx win 1-0. Wow. This game is over. This one belongs to the Bronx. A 1-0 win for the UTPA Bronx over the Northwestern State University Demons. Well, Sam Street moves to 2-0 after the complete game. He struck out 11, allowed just 2 hits, plunked 2, didn't walk anybody in the outing. Well, he's 2-0. The loss, Hunter Duvik 0-2. 6 innings of 1 run, 4 hits, 6 strikeout baseball. Well, we'll have the box score up online for you shortly, as well as a recap of the very small amount of scoring and just how this game went. Alex Howe, an RBI single in the first. That was it for the Bronx. Bronx play Prairie View A&M tomorrow at 3 p.m., 2:50 pregame, and then Northwestern State at 7, 6:50 pregame. Catch all the action right here at 956sports.com. But that'll do it for us from Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. I'd like to thank everybody out there for tuning in. This presentation of Bronx Baseball. For more information, you can log on to utpabronx.com. If you'd ever like to reach us, send an email. Contact info is up on the website under Inside Athletics. click on staff directory. But for now, for Romeo Villarreal controlling the camera and Jack Fowler wherever you are, this is Jonah Goldberg saying goodnight from Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Bronx win 1-0.